Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out I Investigated the Country Where Every Drug Is Legal by Tyler Elvira here on YouTube. Yes guys, this was recommended to me by YouTube. It came up, I thought it'd be interesting. Why not give it a look into on the channel? You know, a video about Canada for once, you know, and it's not like Canada in the glory days, you know, Canada nowadays. It's a stark image of what we once were. This image, just by the look of it here, the first image that we get a view of, you know, I'd have to guess this is Vancouver straight up, you know, without having seen this video, without having looked into it at all. This image just straight up looks like Vancouver. I've seen the pictures, you know, it looks beautiful this time of year, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely looks like Vancouver to me, but this is a similar image you'll see in basically every inner city, I will say. You know, it's not just the West, of course, it's everywhere nowadays. Fortunately, even the smaller towns, it sucks to say. Yeah, guys, I figure why not check this out here on the channel. I figure it might be interesting, and I might be able to shed a little insight. You know, I've done community policing in the past, I did security in the past as well. So I do have a little bit of knowledge about this. Drugs are not necessarily legal in quotation marks in Canada, they're just more decriminalized. There's a gray area around them. So what that means is if you're openly consuming yourself, yeah, you're just kind of allowed to do it. Very, very weird. There's a lot of weird shit surrounding it. We're gonna see what this video has in store. Of course, if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content from me. Of course, leave recommendations down in the comments below. Big thank you to all of our members, of course, all of our Hastati, Principe, Dagenhart, and of course, a Praefectus and Hobbit. Appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day. We're already liked up, captions are on, quality is 1440p. We love it when we see it. Full screen. Without any further delay, guys, let's get it.
This is Vancouver, Canada, a city that made every drug legal.
That's fucking hilarious.
Overdoses, homelessness, and crime.
Damn.
Oh.
All drugs are good and balanced. God made all drugs.
A few side effects of decriminalizing every drug since January 2023. The city's goal is to make using drugs safer by making them legal, but many Canadians think it's done the exact opposite. So I went to downtown Vancouver with my friend Kevin, social worker and drug addiction specialist, to see the impact decriminalizing drugs has had on the city.
Oh, it's a mess.
Fentanyl, smoking crack out here.
Yeah, it's
just straight fentanyl, straight meth, straight crack.
Yep.
It's definitely the most concentrated group of people of any city you and I have ever visited.
And it's weird, right? So this is Vancouver in specific, BC in general, right? They're a lot more socialist over there, I guess you can call it, than anywhere else, I'd say, in Canada. For the most part. And the unfortunate side effect of that is you know, they openly just kind of allow this shit. They're more willing for it. See, now, and I have a lot to say about this, the problem of like smoking, or being able to consume these hard drugs on the street like this. You have 10 cities where people are just openly doing this shit on the sidewalks and shit like that. Smoking has been illegal in Canada for years, right? Like smoking tobacco, right? Been illegal in Canada for years. You can't publicly smoke tobacco anywhere in Canada, right? Yet you can consume fentanyl on the street. You can smoke fentanyl on the street. That's fine. That's fine. You can smoke meth on the street. That's fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. You know, you might get told to fuck off, but that's about it. You know, you're not going to get fined $5,000. That's for sure. First off. And then second off, it's like also, we live in a socialized society here in Canada, right? Healthcare is free in quotation marks, right? When somebody has an overdose, when somebody wanders into the street, gets hit by a car, when somebody incurs an injury, right? Healthcare is free, right? Everybody kind of shares the burden here in Canada for that. So that's why there's pros and for and against it, right? You know, I personally have very, very mixed opinions about it, you know, even being a Canadian, right? But we're not going to get into that right now. I'm not trying to blab too much. But it's just, I have so much to say about it, you know, it's crazy to say. So like, you know, we're paying for these people basically to get fucked up, you know. And then there's also like, you know, you're talking safe injection centers, you're talking like safe smoke centers, stuff like that. I don't know, man. It's just like, is it a good use of fucking federal money or even provincial money, you know, when our country already has fucking none? I don't know. I don't think so personally, but what do I know?
It's definitely the most concentrated group of people of any city you and I have ever visited. Yeah, we've only done one block. We've been out here for 5 minutes.
Shit just makes me upset, you know, to see.
There's offices right here. Can you imagine working here?
Oh my God.
Considering the new laws here, I wanted to hear what kind of drugs the people here were using and how easy it was to get their hands on them. Are you on trank right now? Is that why you're nodding out?
I don't know, it might be. More right better.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. Disclaimer, yeah, of course, this shit's gonna be kind of serious, of course.
Next person?
Yeah.
And how long have you been out here, sir?
I've been here about 4 years.
4 years? What was that?
All of the above. All drugs are good and balanced.
All the above. Okay.
God made all drugs.
How many people do you think are just on this street right here?
Probably between 100 people.
100 people? Well,
Jesus.
You guys' time. I'm gonna move out of the way just a little bit. Hey, you think I inhaled meth just now?
That's what it smelled like.
I low-key think I inhaled some. Did I do meth just now?
Well,
I feel a little lightheaded. I'm holding on to you for a reason. In hopes of escaping the fumes of meth I just inhaled, I walked into a nearby convenience store and noticed it was filled with pipes, bongs, torches, and every other tool a drug addict might need to fuel their drug addiction. Look at this all right here.
Oh, you're not allowed to take pictures.
Okay.
Holy shit. Now that's some fucking hardware. Now,
bongs, torches, and every other tool
listen,
a
again,
drug addict might.
I'm not gonna lie, right? Your boy smokes the green, okay, right? No problem with that, of course, and even, some other lighter stuff, is basically my whole thing is right, as long as it's natural, it isn't synthetic. I really don't have much of a problem with it myself, right? And I don't judge other people for doing whatever they want. Now, if you are fucking devoting your life to drugs, that's obviously a problem, right? But there's nothing wrong with, like, in moderation with what you can kind of like safely do yourself, you know what I mean? As long as you're, moderation in anything. It's the same with drinking. I argue like drinking is more dangerous than marijuana even, but let's not get into that right now. But yeah, you see stores like this, they're chock full of memorabilia, stuff that you can purchase and like then go and smoke substances with. And these are in the lowest income areas, you notice, right? It's so crazy to me, right? I don't know, right? It's just like, how is it allowed? I just want to like pause on like,
right here.
Like, man, look at all this hardware. So all these bongs, everything. Now these, again, you can do whatever you want with these, right? These are mostly just going to be for like marijuana, whatever have you, right? But there's definitely stuff that they could smoke, like meth and shit in here in this store. I don't know if we're going to be able to see any of it, but let's keep going.
Oh, you're not allowed to take pictures.
Okay. Real quick.
You're not allowed to take pictures, man.
All right, my bad. You have a convenience store selling torches and bongs right outside of all this. What are you using out here today, Michael?
It's cocaine.
How easy is it to get cocaine out here?
Pretty difficult because most of it is just crap. Now you've got all this trank, you got benzo, you got fentanyl, you got heroin. You don't know what's in your dope.
Are you concerned when you use cocaine that?
Well, he knows his shit at least. He's right.
Yeah. And mid-interview, the angry convenience store owner pulled up on us on his scooter.
You have any authority?
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Huh?
We're talking to him.
Why did you took the picture?
Oh, we thought it was interesting, yeah. Why are you selling torches?
I pay for the taxes.
Okay, then what's the problem?
I'm not selling the cash.
Yeah, we deleted everything. Just go walk away. We're done.
Do you have any authority?
We're not doing
Do
this.
you have any authority?
Let's call it a day.
Next time you coming into my store, okay?
He's pissed because we caught him selling pipes and torches in his convenience store, capitalizing on the drug epidemic.
Yeah, the torches and shit. There's like, now listen, you can buy a torch kind of like, I don't think they're extremely hard to find, but like, yeah, you can definitely see in this instance when you walk into a shop like that in the lowest income area, very obvious what's going on there.
Selling pipes and torches in his convenience store, capitalizing on the drug epidemic out here. And then we stumbled upon this guy who initially supported the decriminalization of drugs. How bad is it out here?
It's terrible. It's the whole harm reduction thing. It started it all anyway, so I was all for it to start up the harm reduction. But
you initially supported harm reduction and decriminalization?
One of the beginning ones.
Do you think it's worked?
No,
it's certainly not worked.
I'm all for legalization. There's a lot of people out there that the college is cutting their meds off, and they need their medication.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm a patient myself.
Yeah.
And the college has cut me right down to just about nothing, and I need to buy the street drugs to get by. I would buy it from them. I prefer to have a safe drug supply. So.
Do you think a lot of it's laced with fentanyl out here?
And see, and he makes a fantastic point. Like, this guy is kind of like, he's not wrong. You know what I mean? And this is why I think, like, personally, right, a hybrid system between privatization and socialization is the way to go when you're talking about medical systems. Again, I'm not trying to get too deep into it, right? But like, yeah. Pure socialization, right? Like when you talk about government funding being cut, right? Now people can't get their medication, right? It's like the very first Joker film, right? When he basically, the therapist stops giving him his medication kind of thing. Where am I going to get my therapy from? It's literally that type of deal, right? It's unfortunate to see, but this is, again, he's literally saying, like, I have the money. I'd rather give my money to them and get like a safe supply, but it's not an option. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's Like, yeah, and again, I'm very libertarian. If people want to do within their means, like this guy, you know, he doesn't look terrible at all. He looks like he's living life, right? Yeah. You know, if you're living within your means, absolutely, man. I don't see any problem with that at all. And this is, again, why I think like it's a hybridization system is what's best.
From them, I prefer to have a safe drug supply. So
Do you think a lot of it's laced with fentanyl out here? Anything you buy on the streets?
everything's laced with fentanyl down here. They want to get you addicted. So
Oh,
Use
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, I use it. I know a lot of people use.
Yeah.
It's not really that dangerous if you're a user.
You don't think decriminalization helps drug users overdose more often or anything like that?
I wouldn't think so. No.
Seen people die out here?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Pretty common?
This is pretty common.
Proper harm reduction has been shown in European places, you know, Switzerland and like that.
The whole argument is that they have institutions to rehabilitate these users and not just facilitate the drug use, right?
Too. That's one thing we've told in this regard.
the fentanyl, you get addicted to it, and getting off it's hard.
In addition to the decriminalization of drugs, Vancouver has also implemented what's known as a safe injection site, a safe, clean, and supervised place for users to inject while decreasing needle sharing, syringe reuse, overdose death, and in the hopes of eventually referring these people to social services and addiction counseling. Little did I know, Kevin snuck into one last night, and here's how it looked.
Jesus.
What we do, smoke show time, baby.
Yeah, it's an absolute mess in there, man. Yeah. That is a, so, interesting fact here. I don't know where he got that, but that is actually like the new issued ruck for the Canadian Armed Forces. That's CAD-PAD. That's actually legit CAD-PAD, I think, if I'm not mistaken there. That's one of the new rucks that they issue. So, I don't know where he got that. Don't know if somebody sold that off of, you know, I know a lot of people sell their shit, and, you know, maybe he joined, took it with them. But if you look at it, it's actually got a name tag on it. Look at that. Look at that right there. It's blurred out. You can't read it, right? But that's a name tag right on that ruck. Yikes. Fucking oof, guys. What the fuck? That is legit. That's a legit name tag. I can show you what mine looks like. It's the same one.
I went back on the streets to ask drug addicts how they afford their drugs. How long you been using fentanyl?
6+ years.
So is this your buddy right here?
Yeah, it's my friend. Yeah.
So he's nodding out. Is he okay?
He's fine to me, I think.
And we saw a line waiting to go to the bank. Are they waiting for social welfare checks to buy more drugs or what?
Probably waiting to pay off their drug debt is what they're probably doing.
So people are in debt to the dealers out here?
Most of them are, yeah.
For instance, if you have debt...
Everyone's stealing, everyone's selling their body.
So people sell their bodies out here to afford the drugs?
Yeah, he was
Oh, yeah.
Here, like this security guy, would he do anything if you guys...
No.
Can they do
No.
anything?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Is that meth right there in your hand?
Yep.
It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl?
So even security, when I work security, yeah, you can't do anything. You just have to watch them. You know what I mean? Like, watch and observe. You can't stop them. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do. You can maybe call the cops, right? Call higher authorities, but you're not even allowed to touch them. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to touch anybody as a security guard. It's, you know, doing it for a few years, it definitely makes you not want to do it anymore. That's all I'm saying.
No.
No? And is that meth right there in your hand?
It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl?
And a little bit of meth.
Okay. How much do you use in a day?
70 grams.
Is that a lot?
10 grams
That's
a day?
fucking insane.
Holy smokes,
That is a
bro.
lot.
How do you afford your drug addiction out here?
Boosting.
Boosting?
Yeah.
What is boosting?
Stealing.
Yeah.
Pretty common out here?
Yeah. No, I boost tools, clothes, phones.
I noticed that you have skin lesions where the side effects of xylazine, aka trank,
Yeah.
on your right arm here.
You don't think that's a xylazine taking it?
$8,000 watch from
Oh, you don't think it's dangerous carrying that out here? Okay, well, you better be careful with that on you, man. And then I found this guy guarding an alley entrance.
$180,000 watch? Yeah,
Had agreed to
right.
an interview if we blurred his face. Do you use anything?
Yeah, he's hard, crack, whatever.
Do you carry Narcan out here?
I do carry it in my car, in my car.
You ever had to use it?
Yeah, I've had 2 incidents where I've accidentally took it stuff.
Have you seen anyone die out here?
Not personally, but around, yeah, there's people that do all the time.
It was clear that overdosing
Crazy
was
shit, man.
surprisingly common, and fentanyl seemed to be the main perpetrator. As we walked to a safe needle exchange to try to interview the workers there, we stumbled upon this.
Yeah, if you go to Barry, you'll see this too. I'm just saying.
This is where they're handing out harm reduction needles, supplies, and whatnot. Narcan right here.
Yeah.
This is probably good to have on hand, actually.
Safe injection, we have syringes and stuff.
Narcan. We're just wondering if we could hear your opinion on what's going on out here in Vancouver.
This very second is not a great time.
Okay, got it. Should we get out of here?
No, it's just I've got somebody who's just OD'd outside.
Okay. Oh, so that's an overdose. Okay.
That is what a methamphetamine
It's something.
sleep exhaustion overdose looks like.
Meth overdose in real time right now. Ambulance is probably coming for him. You can look at Dana doing his thing. So
This is complete chaos.
yeah. And this is an active overdose in real time right there.
We are completely surrounded by active users.
Yeah. Also, most of my videos on serious issues like these get completely demonetized.
It's crazy shit, man. And again, like I will say too, right? Like having to deal with incidents like that, right? It's kind of, you know, it does wane on you, right? Like, and again, as somebody who's like, you know, hired to be kind of like an authority in the area, who's trying to like, you know, maintain order in the area, right? And you just like, you're literally getting paid, but you can't fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing you can do. You can call the cops, but again, they can only do so much themselves, right? It's mostly going to be the case of, you know, these people will go to the hospital, right? Maybe with police support, go to the hospital, they'll be released instantly. And then they'll be back out on the streets like the next day, 2 days, whatever have you, right? Whenever it's deemed safe for them to leave, they'll be back out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just, it's crazy to me. You know what I mean? And I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know what you know, to people who devote their lives to these hard drugs, I don't know what the answer is for them, but it's crazy shit, you know?
Yeah. Also, most of my videos on serious issues like these get completely demonetized.
Oh, I
and
imagine.
we lose money making them. If you want to help us keep making important documentaries like these and get extended, uncensored cuts, go subscribe to my Patreon for as low as $5 a month. Link in the description. As we walked off the block and
this is pretty good report of work, I will say.
Ends were guarded by a drug dealer. You go through here or no? Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, they should worry about me, not them.
Anything, bro?
Oh, we're good. To my surprise, we had just been offered drugs on camera. Okay, we definitely just walked through some active drug deals. As we walked away, we started getting dirty looks from those two dealers, but it was clear we could buy drugs on any corner of any block out here in East Hastings.
Pretty much.
Followed right now. This guy's wrapped in a trash can right here. I mean, this scene is...
I mean, you can't, how do you breathe? How do we even know he's alive?
Yeah, do you want to check in on him? He might need some Narcan or something, I mean.
I was worried about you. You're in a trash bag. Okay, just check on you, brother. You doing okay? All right, you take care, brother.
So this guy's, his back's messed up, as you can see from nodding out. This is definitely worse than Kensington by far. Definitely see a few cops rolling around here, but there are ambulances pulling out all day long. Oh, this guy's picking up leaves.
Hey, sir. I notice your pockets are full of leaves. What are you doing that for?
It's a wild one-liner.
It's money? Okay. So he sees the leaves as money.
It's probably harder to get Red Bull than it is fentanyl out here. It is no joke.
It's not funny.
Trank, which causes the user to nod out
Holy
for long
shit.
periods of time, sometimes led to spine deformities and back problems like what you're seeing here. People were nodding out everywhere. Did you use fentanyl? And the more we talked to people out here, the dirtier
Holy shit.
Something felt off.
There's 3 minutes here left pointing at us and talking to them, and they're slowly walking over, so just be aware of that. Something's up. So,
all right, let's go.
I legitimately think they tried to take his camera.
Oh, you almost
because...
got one?
When we walked by, he said, I'll kill you.
What?
Yeah.
He's got no back look.
Sounds
I'm
good.
trying to walk down.
Yeah, everyone is eyeballing us.
We're gonna get mugged out here.
Yeah, they're looking at us right now.
Take a quick intermission, back up the footage.
We gotta get off of Hastings.
What I've noticed is the drug dealers use scooters to get around here.
I noticed that they always
back up the footage, yeah, in case your shit gets stolen. Yeah.
And they know the moment we're there that we do not fit in,
Yep.
that we are outsiders, and they are watching us. Probably that guy right here.
Yeah.
Because they always have the black masks on.
Get turned around when you said that shit. With drug dealers eyeing us on every block, we hopped in a taxi to go back to our hotel to change our outfits and hopefully not get recognized. But as evening approached, a sense of bloodlust, aggression, and murderous intent filled the air.
This guy's coming over.
Keep driving, drive.
Yeah, go.
Will you drive?
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's just so blatant, you know what I mean?
Place I have ever been. I mean, my adrenaline is pumping. Thank God we're back in the hotel. The shopkeeper told me last night, he said, Kevin, don't go to the alleyways after 7 p.m.
No.
He said they will
Oh, God.
snatch you and they will kill you.
Oh, God, no.
Strongly encourage me to go back to the hotel.
I put on the hoodie so I can blend in a little bit more and just check out this disguise. Low-key think I look like a drug dealer now. You want anything, man?
Wait, where? Tyler! Where? Oh, God.
Oh my God. Holy fuck.
It's actually gotten busier out here.
With a fresh
Oh, yeah.
disguise to blend into the hood, we headed back out one last time before it got too dark. People were literally robbing each other in broad daylight out here.
This is an OD.
Overdose happening right now.
It looks like she's ODing. She doing okay? She doing okay? You guys got Narcan? Yeah. You do? Okay, okay, good. Just want to make sure you're okay, sweetie.
TV and everything. You look like TV.
Well, it looks like she was overdosing, and as she was overdosing, they're robbing her.
They're robbing her?
Yes. Yeah, they're picking her pockets. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Guy over here
Yep.
just nodded out, passed out on the curb.
Sir, are you okay? Just want to check on you. You okay, brother?
Kevin's gonna make sure they are alive.
Hey, guys. Are you guys okay? Looks like they're both breathing. Actually, I'm not sure about this guy. He's moving, but it's labored.
Shouldn't they have their heads tilted up a little bit more?
I know. Are you okay, brother? Okay. He said yes.
This is wild.
She had a ton of fentanyl on her.
This guy's screaming at me.
Oh, is he getting aggro? Okay, so we should go.
People appeared lifeless on the corner of every street, and it was impossible to tell if they were just high or dead. With a seemingly endless line of drug addicts still waiting to get government money from the bank to go buy drugs with, this guy came out of nowhere offering us advice.
If you get on that side, they're gonna start messing with you in your phone.
Yeah? Okay, so we call it right here?
So just do it wisely.
He knows what's up, and that makes me worried, actually.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay, let's go. We've probably been watched for the last 25 blocks.
Hey, they're recording us.
Yeah.
We need to keep walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank God for our miraculous Uber driver here who's gonna speed racer us out of here. After the insane chaos I'd seen out here, I hopped on a Zoom call with Eleanor Sturko, a member of British Columbia's Legislative Assembly, who wants to repeal the decriminalization of drugs. Now, what was the objective in decriminalizing those
let's see what she has to say.
Their idea was that this would reduce stigma. They cite other countries in the world that have had some success with decriminalization. They talk about Portugal, Uruguay, Germany, but there's a huge
It's a completely different culture.
what they're doing and what's being done here. Fortunately, the government.
People like to reference that all the time. To me, it's like, it's a completely different culture, you know, a completely different place. They want to say like, oh yeah, look at Portugal and look how well it worked over 20 years. Like, you know, we don't have 20 years in Canada to do that, first off. And second off, you know, our cultures are not anything the same, right? Like I don't know, like I just feel like that's comparing apples to oranges, you know what I mean? Like it's just not it's not the same thing. Like as plain as you try to make it, it's not.
But there's a huge difference between what they're doing and what's being done here. Fortunately, the government is only telling half the story and they've only put half the work in. Because those other jurisdictions actually have involuntary care. Where the hell are they moving these people on to? It's just not fair for the public and it's not fair for people that have addictions. We need to provide them the services they need and make sure that they get the support they can to get well.
What's the solution for all this?
To make sure that actually police, for example, were given back their full discretion, we would decriminalization. It's like trying to bake the same pie as somebody else, but you don't use the same ingredients, not going to turn out the same.
And if you want to support Kevin, go check out his YouTube channel at Truth on the Streets, or help support his work directly and donate at truthonthestreets.org. Thank you, Kevin. Now, let's go to Alaska.
Alaska?
Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500.
Holy
shit.
shit.
Many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title/description. Last week's winner was this guy. Go study him. Good luck, guys.
Damn, dude. Wow. Sudden ending there, but that was a good video, I'm not gonna lie. That was the first Tyler Oliveira video I've ever seen. I investigated the country where every drug is legal. That was in Vancouver, Canada. Very, very interesting video. Checking that out. And about pretty par for every Canadian city nowadays. You know, it's awful to say, but it's completely fucking true. You know, Canada is it's gone downhill, you know, and it's not to that degree. It's not to Vancouver's degree. Everywhere, I will say, but again, rampant drug use, homeless problem, everything you see, you basically saw there. You'll see that in basically any major Canadian city, or minor or rural towns. Again, rural towns, you know, you'll start to see that as well. 10 cities popping up. It's very jarring to see, is what I will say as a Canadian. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe for more content from me. Of course, leave your recommendations down in the comments below. That was a great video. Really enjoyed that one. We're gonna leave a subscribe there. Let me know if you want me to check out more Tyler O'Vera content, because I'd absolutely be willing to do so. And yeah, guys, big thank you to all of our members, all of our Hastati, Principe, Dagenhart, and of course our Prefects, Fear, and Hobbit. Appreciate you guys. You guys inspire me to make more content for you guys every single day. And with that, guys, this has been Centurion, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.